Welcome to the launch of my new podcast, The Daily Planner. I'm David Monroe, the host of the show, and our first episode is going to focus on setting annual goals. Since this is the first episode, I should probably tell you what this podcast is about. I have a strong belief that if we're productive, we'll succeed. There are many courses on how to set goals and making yourself more productive, but there's none on accountability. We're all human, and unless we have unwavering self-discipline, we need someone to hold us accountable. This podcast will do just that. It starts with me sharing my goals each day with you and reviewing the previous day, week, quarter, or year, depending on that day's show, and then you leaving comments about your goals and reviewing the previous day, week, quarter, or year, again, depending on what show we're doing that day. This holds me accountable to you and gives you the same opportunity by leaving your comments. And since we're at the end of 2018 and it's the first episode, I feel it's only fitting that we start with setting our 2019 annual goals. Tomorrow, we will set our quarterly goals, and on Sunday and every Sunday after, we will set our weekly goals. Starting on Monday, we will set what I call our daily big three, and then the tasks to get them accomplished, and do the same thing Tuesday through Saturday. Each day we will review our previous day's efforts and see how we did. This should be a fun journey, and since no one wants to look like a failure, we will all bust our butts to complete the goals we set so we can look good to everyone else, which is the whole point of this podcast. I like to start each podcast with the morning mantra. Create the thoughts that cause motivation to drive the actions that produce results. So what are today's thoughts? For me, sharing my goals with the world will hold me accountable to accomplishing them. Now, I'd like you to go ahead and leave in the comments below your thoughts for today to motivate you to take action. So let's get started setting our annual goals. I like to set between 6 to 10 goals that'll help me achieve what Napoleon Hill calls my definite chief aim, which is the most important goal I want to achieve in the foreseeable future. My definite chief aim is to be financially independent 4 times over by my 55th birthday. When I set my goals, I use the SMARTER formula. You may be familiar with SMART goals. SMARTER is an acronym for specific, measurable, actionable, risky, timely, exciting, and relevant. If you want me to dive into the SMARTER framework deeper, leave a comment below and we'll discuss it. This year, I'm setting 7 annual goals. My first goal is to make $500,000 in net commission by closing 10 multifamily properties with at least a $5 million value by December 31st, 2019. Using the SMARTER framework, you can see this goal is specific, it's measurable, it's actionable, it's definitely risky, it has a timestamp and an ending date, it's definitely exciting, who doesn't want to make $500,000 a year, and it's relevant. I am in the multifamily industry. Goal number 2 is to make $350,000 in income from launching 5 modulated courses in multifamily investing, have 250 group members, 20 one-on-one clients, and a subscriber list of 10,000 people by December 31st, 2019. My third goal is to make $150,000 in income by launching 6 productivity courses and selling 1,000 quarterly planners with a subscriber list of 10,000 people. Goal 4 is to invest in 500 multifamily units with at least an 8% cash-on-cash return in year 1 by building our investor database to $2 million in equity by December 15th, 2019. The next goal is building my presence by having 100,000 unique monthly visitors to my blog, 10,000 YouTube subscribers, 25,000 Facebook fans, and 100,000 podcast downloads by December 31st, 2019. The 6th goal is to weigh 210 pounds by Thanksgiving 2019 by walking and exercising 4 days a week and replacing coffee with herbal mint tea. I'm currently about 261 pounds. No, I'm not proud of that. My seventh and final annual goal for 2019 is to grow the CCIM Florida Chapter Panhandle District, I know that was a lot to say, by 38% from 25 current members to 40 members by November 1st, 2019. You can see that I have 4 financial goals, 3 income and 1 investment, 1 branding goal that will support the financial goals, a health goal, which is much needed, I might say, and 1 professional goal. And now it's your turn. Write down all of your 2019 goals and please share them in the comments below so we can hold each other accountable this year. That concludes this episode, and I will talk to you tomorrow when we will set our first quarter goals that will help us move closer to achieving our annual goals.